To bring Doug Davis up from Med Global, who will do our next introductions.
Дуже дякую. Доброго ранку.
Good morning. I'm glad that you have come here. Ну, перепрошую, це все, що я можу сказати українською. Перепрошую за конфуз.
My name is Dr. Douglas Davis. I'm not Ukrainian, but I am Ukrainian by marriage. And Ukraine is like my second home. So to be here with all of you today, to be a part of this second healthcare summit that August Mission has put together is truly an honor. Now, I am part of two of the organizations that are helping to sponsor and organize. I'm a part of Med Global. You heard from Alexandra, our lovely CEO, who's outdressed us all today. And I'm also a part of another group called Be an Angel. Now, these are medical and humanitarian groups from both the United States of America and from Europe. And these are organizations we've all been deeply, deeply involved since the outset of the war to provide aid and support to Ukraine because we know how important Ukraine's victory in this war is, and everything we can do to that is vital to the world. So in preparing for this conference, we were very honored to be asked by August Mission to join. We weren't able to participate last year, but we had heard what a successful conference they had, so we obviously wanted to join in year two. And just as an extension of what Colonel Bruce Roberts said earlier, we wanted to have a real statement of purpose for this meeting. And I'm privileged to be doing that now. And I'm privileged to be here as your guest, as a guest of Shupik University, of all of our hosts, of the rector and vice rector Oleg. And what I would like to say, this is not really a memorial lecture per se, because typically when you have a named lecture, it's for someone famous, someone important, someone who we all know about and recognize the name. We actually decided to name this for somebody who's not famous and will never be famous, because unfortunately that person lies at rest in one of the many growing and expanding cemeteries across Ukraine, representing all of the sacrifices that Ukraine has been making. So this lecture is for all of the heroes whose names will probably not be known across the world, that probably won't have memorial lectures for them because they're not famous. This is for Mykola Zabavchuk. He was buried in the first summer of the war at Mars Field in Lychakiv Cemetery. He was killed when he was 25 years old in frontline combat near Bakhmut. He's my cousin. And he was a wonderful, remarkable individual, like so many of the wonderful heroes that Ukraine has lost. And so, as grounding for this conference, we wanted to honor him and to honor all of the fallen of Ukraine and to honor Ukraine. So our statement of purpose here, our goals are, as Bruce has already alluded to, we are healthcare providers and our work and our impact is in the healthcare space. But the biggest impacts we have is, I work with multiple organizations. You see two of them, Med Global, Be an Angel. We have our bigger impacts when we work together as partners, when we build coalitions, when we learn from each other, when we share with one another, when we become colleagues, but more importantly, when we become friends. And so that's my hope for this conference and today, that one, we share and we learn from each other. Two, we build partnerships. Three, we build friendships. And four, we honor Ukraine, we honor its fallen, and we let that be our guiding light and principle today. So I hope that this conference will not, that we will walk away from this conference all knowing each other better and having the opportunity to continue to work together beyond this conference, that our work does not end at the end of this conference. It continues on. And to that extent, we have set up a WhatsApp community that I think most of you have been invited to through your email. We'd ask you join that. It's an opt-in, you don't have to. We'll be making announcements there, but we'll also create spaces where we can all continue our discussions from today, where we will provide resources that a lot of our partner organizations and our organizations itself have created, most of them in Ukrainian and free and readily available. We will be sharing the results of what consensus and good works we built here today. So again, it is truly an honor to be here with all of you today. I look forward to meeting hopefully all of you at this time and hopefully being able to work with all of you in the future. So, дуже дякую. Thank you.